Welcome! In this video I'm going to be taking a look at this Quntis 5-port Smart PD charging station. So this was provided to me by the distributor, but they're not compensating me for this video and they're not reviewing it before I post it. If you find this video helpful and you want to purchase one of these, I'll put a link to it in the description on Amazon, and if you use that link it helps me out a little bit and doesn't cost you anything extra. So it says USB-C PD charger 3.0, Qualcomm Quick Charge 3.0. It has over voltage protection, over current protection, short circuit protection, over temperature protection, and overload protection. Here's some examples of things you can use with it. You can use games, MP3 players, headsets, camera, iPad, phone, computer. Here's the package contents. It comes with the charger, the cord, and the base, and a user manual. It says experience 4 times faster charging speed with Quick Charge 3.0. Type-C port charges laptops, tablets, or smartphones with Type-C interface. Supports PD 3.0, QC 3.0, QC 2.0, SCP, FCP, AFC, PE, etc. Delivers up to 65 watts total charging output. Worldwide input, AC 100 to 240 volt, 50-60 Hertz. And here are all the voltage specifications here. You can read through those if you want. So here's the charger. Peel the plastic off. So it feels very solid. I think there's plastic here. Let's see. Yep. Here's the user manual. We have a power cord. The cord is around 5 feet in length. And here we have the base. So you can see the electrical specs are on the base also. So you can't just use this on its own, or you can set it in this base, like so. Let's plug this in. Okay, now it has power. So this has 5 ports with 65 watts max. So the top port is 65 watts max USB-C. The second port is 30 watts max USB-C. And you don't get that at the same time, and I'll get to that in just a second once I get through this. The third port is USB-A, and it's max 30 watts. And the bottom port is USB-A max 10 watts. So this will split your current amongst the 65 watt max between the different ports. The user guide has this chart here to tell you how it allocates the energy. So if you look at the top line, you have 65 watts going to the PD port. So if you have one device and you want maximum charging, you just plug that one device in. If you plug 2 devices in to the USB-C ports and have the others empty, you'll get 45 watts to the first port and 18 to the second port. You can also plug into USB-C and USB-A, and it will also split it up in that same fashion. And it gives other examples here, like on the very bottom, you can use 30 watts on the USB-C port, 15 watts divided between the second and third ports, and then 10 watts divided between the fourth and fifth ports. So this charger can charge your laptop, tablet, device like Chromebooks, things like that, using this top port. And then the second USB-C port, you can maybe plug in a phone, switch, tablet, something like that. And then you can plug any other accessories into these other ports here. So let's try charging some devices. First I have a Nintendo Switch. I'll charge it using USB-C. And this has enough power to power the Switch and the dock if I had a dock hooked up. So I'll plug that in here. And here we can see that's charging. Next, I'll plug in a USB-C to Lightning cable. I'll do that in the second port. It's kind of hard to see here, but I'll plug that in here. I'll plug that into an iPad Pro. We can see that's charging. Next, we'll plug in USB-A into one of these other ports. And that has a Lightning cable on the end. I plugged that into this iPhone 6s. So this charger also has a nice feature in that the stand is a dock. So you can put your phone there. You could probably even put the Switch on there, like so. Now it's hard to access these ports if you put something as large as a Switch there, but you could easily take it off. And the Switch is upside down, so you couldn't really play it like that. But it is a way to declutter a little bit if you need more room. So here I have 3 devices plugged in. We have that Switch, the iPad, and the iPhone. And then I have 2 ports free to plug in other things. I could plug headphones in there. You could charge a mouse. I have all sorts of devices that charge with USB. Flashlights, shavers, toothbrushes, you name it. So I do have this plugged into a power meter. It's drawing 0 watts. I did see it flicker 0.3 watts at one time, but it's incredibly low when it's just plugged in. So you don't need to unplug this. There, it just flickered again. You don't need to unplug this in between plugging things in and out of it because it's not really drawing a significant amount of electricity. So that's the Quntis 5-port Smart PD charging station. This is a very versatile charger in that you can charge your modern laptop or tablet with it, and then you can charge other things too. So you could use this on your main desk as your main charger, or you could take it as a travel charger. When you get to a hotel room, you can plug it in and you can plug in all of your devices. You don't have to have a separate charger for your computer and your phone or tablet. It's all in one with this. And being at 65 watts max, you have lots of power to use between these different ports. If you do need the maximum, you can always unplug everything and just have the maximum here. But in my practice, when I'm charging something, usually I don't need the absolute maximum each time. So I would probably choose to allocate between different devices. So that's all I'm going to cover in this video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. If you like this video, please click like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd appreciate if you could do that. And thanks for watching. Until next time, goodbye.